Hey there guys, this is Flamesaron, aka YouTube's Toske. This is another one of those weird my thoughts slash final thought combinations, but I'm doing it on this one in particular because this is probably my least favorite out of like the entire series as a whole, and that game is Tales of the World Summoner's Lineage for the Game Boy Advance. This game is another one of the Tales games that never came out in English, but honestly, I don't think it deserves to come out unless it gets some sort of remake or something. Now, you guys are thinking, Flamesaron, what could be wrong with the Tales game? Well, not really anything, but this one is a strategy game. And I can understand a strategy game for like a mini game or a cell phone game or a downloadable game, but as an actual like legit retail game, I don't know. I mean, I feel like a big part of the Tales series is the battle system. The fact that, they call it a fighting-like battle system, but I call it more of an action battle system. Just because, it's close to a fighting game, but, it's kind of started to, change a little bit over the years to incorporate more comboing than anything else and whatnot. But this one, is probably like, I just do not care about this one. I downloaded a ROM of it, played it, a little bit of it, didn't really get... I don't even think there's a patch for it yet. But, it stars Fulin K. Lester, who is Klaus F. Lester's descendant. And, it's a strategy game. It takes place after, assumingly, Narikiri Dungeon. But we're not really sure. I feel like it could probably fit whenever. And, excuse me, I think I might be getting a little sick. But, it also has this character named Mark, who is basically like a combination between Cress and Lloyd. Really only Lloyd because of the two-sword thing. But, however, Mark is not a man. It is later revealed that he is a female named Myra. Which is kind of cool, I guess. It's never really been done before. But, that's kind of lame. I don't know. Mark, probably my favorite character. Myra, it doesn't really matter. Mark / Myra, and spoilers, by the way, but I doubt that not that many people have even played this one. It's cool, I guess, but I don't know. I think they should have saved that one for maybe a bigger Tales game, because that's actually a different kind of story or something. But, I played a little bit of it, and I don't even think I understood it. If it gets a patch, then maybe I'll give it another chance, but honestly, I think that if you're going to get this one, either play it with an open mind, don't really take the difference in the gameplay like too seriously, because I'm sure I'm not giving it enough credit, just because, it's, for one thing, strategy isn't exactly my strong point, but at the same time, it's a strategy version of an action RPG, if it was like Dynasty Wars, where it was more about like the strategy games I like are the ones where it's more about like fort building and, placement, kind of like Warcraft or Starcraft or, those kind of games. I like Final Fantasy Tactics as well, and I feel like I need to play Tactics Ogre, but that's a different story. And me being the collector I do plan on eventually purchasing this game, but I will probably never play it. Or I'll probably just play it if I'm just really, really bored, or if there's like a patch or something. But I don't know, I just didn't care about this one that much. And more so than, I've mentioned that I don't really care that much about the DS Tales games, but those I am still willing to play. Just because one thing, they're kind of going beyond the whole portable Tales thing. What with Innocence being on the Vita, and the potential idea of, Tempest and Hearts being on the Vita remade. They're kind of rising to being bigger than, just DS RPGs. So I look at those as like in a different light than I do Summoner's Lineage, because Summoner's Lineage is just your escort title that's just like, hey, let's try something different. Okay. It could work. I don't know. This one, I just don't care that much about. When I played, it seemed like it was one of those games where they combined, like, like an actual like battle system with a strategy game. Like you get up to an enemy, then you go into like this battle phase or something. Which those they work, but only if they're war-based games. Like only if they're war-based games. Like where you use a bunch of people and you're kind of just conducting them to go in and fight. Like Generation of Chaos, that's a good example of the use of a battle phase, like a transition kind of thing, kind of like Final Fantasy or even Tales or something, where it actually transitions into like a whole separate thing for fighting. That's just my thought on the whole thing. But yeah, in my opinion, this game, I think that if you want to play all the Tales games, this should just be one that you either touch upon or just skip over entirely. And but like I said, I'm probably not giving it enough credit because I didn't play much of it. It just didn't really seem that important to me, and I just didn't really care that much for it. I'll give my updated thoughts if I ever give the game another try, but don't expect too many things from me about it. But yeah, like I said, this is kind of like a final thought thing, so I figured, heck, why not talk about it? A quick update. I feel like I've found a solution to doing the PS2 one, so I'm gonna try it with Tales of Destiny 2 next, and we'll see how things go. But if things don't work out, then I don't know what I'll have, because I really want to use my own footage as opposed to getting it off of YouTube or downloading it. Because I feel like not everyone has like all the stuff. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Summoner's Lineage. In conclusion, I don't like it. But yeah, I'll leave you guys to form your own opinions and bash me if you actually like it. Just be nice about it. I don't really like being bashed. But yeah, Flames Ron, aka YouTube's Tosuke, signing out. See you later.